just announced it, today, several live streams a day. So you'll catch up with me eventually. I'm going to be doing at least three more, between, again, it could even be after midnight. I might even do some, like I said, late night live streams could be like 2 o'clock a.m. So just always keep an eye out. They're not going to be long ones. They're like anywhere between 15 minutes to 30 minutes. And the object really is to kind of compare, okay, the V for Victory project, which is my project, versus the corrupt stock market. That's the comparison, okay? And I keep saying a lot of the same things because a lot of the same points need to be repeated. You know what I mean? It bears repeating because you can't just forget about major things like retail losing $350 billion. These are things that have to be repeated. I want it to be stuck in your brain. I want it to be stuck in your effing brain. Is this crazy lunatic Vladimir Putin? So, look, Vladimir, even you have to agree, okay, that there's something that smells rotten in Denmark. You have to agree. Vladimir, don't you think it's a little weird how, like, let's just start with, like, Adam Aaron, okay? How when he started selling his AMC shares, he was selling at the top. You don't find that to be a little odd? Like how he did all of that. He sold at the high 70 mark, the 40s, the 30s. He sold off about $50 million worth of AMC. Okay, then you got to figure he's making $25 million a year, right? Like you don't see, there's nothing wrong with that with you, huh? You see that that's all perfectly right, perfectly noble. No, but I'm just trying to make you like open your eyes to a little bit of this corruption that's out there, brother. You're like so close-minded, man. It's like, listen to me. When when you have a fair game, listen to me. Let me sum this up. In a fair game, there's basically a leveled playing field. Okay. A leveled playing field means that even if you lose, it's not like a tremendous loss versus, like, in other words, let's say, example, you know, you got two good baseball teams playing each other. There shouldn't be like a ridiculous score. Like let me give you an analogy. There shouldn't be like the Mets versus the Yankees example. The Mets shouldn't beat the Yankees by like 50-0. You got to kind of question. You got to say something is wrong if the Mets are beating the Yankees. Like now, if it was a fair playing game and the Mets beat the Yankees by two runs or 3 runs or 1 run, then you say to yourself, hey, that was a fair playing game. Okay. When you have a case that retail loses 350 billion, you Babaluke, 350 billion, and Citadel making 16 billion. How do you feel it's a fair playing field? Like, and you still invest it. What's really crazy? You still put effing money into the stock market, you sick, twisted maniac. It's not that retail sucks at trading. Listen, you're just you're an extremely closed-minded person. That's it, okay? And I notice that no matter how many times I'm going to say this, I'm not going to reach you. That's it. You're unreachable. You're unreachable. $350 billion loss, there's something wrong. Like I said, I was watching on Netflix, okay, the other day, and I don't mean to keep saying the same stuff, but it bears repeating. I was watching the Madoff, Bernie Madoff files, and they were saying how his Ponzi scheme, Bernie Madoff, was the worst thing that ever happened to Wall Street. They said it was like a bloodbath. They said they've never seen anything as bad as this. And I'm thinking to myself, don't get me wrong, what he did was terrible. Don't get me wrong. What Bernie Madoff did was absolutely a horror show. But I'm thinking to myself, what did he lose? 50 billion, which again, listen to me, is a tremendous amount of money, $50 billion. But I'm thinking to myself, retail lost 350 billion. And they're saying, here's Tommy, my man, I love you, brother. Finally, someone, you know what I mean, that I reach, and I love my brother. I love you, Tommy. The one and only Tommy in the house. Wow! Okay. Is it worth it to sell a stock if you're up $75? Hey, you know what's funny is, I used to joke around. It's funny you say this. I used to break John Wick Snippen's balls. Remember when John Wick Snippen used to make videos saying I'm up $30? and I used to joke around with him, right? At this point, you know what? As long as you're up, it's better than being down. Like in other words, if I had a choice of being up $75, right, or being down 200,000, I'd rather be up $75. So that's all I'll say. That's enough for one Big Mac. Vladimir was crazy. This guy. This guy's crazy, man. This guy's nuts. I love you, Tommy. So let's get back to the subject, okay, that we're talking. So I was watching the Madoff files, Tommy, right? And they were saying, Bernie Madoff, right? They were saying what he did was the worst thing that ever happened to Wall Street. They said, on the Madoff files, they were saying like all the people in the SEC that was being interviewed, or everybody, investors, everybody in the investment industry were like, this was like worse than the Valentine's Day bloodbath here. This is worse than anything they've ever seen. Okay, and I'm thinking to myself, don't get me wrong, $50 billion is a lot of money. I'm thinking to myself, retail lost $350 billion. And you know what I find really odd, and this is what really made me think. There's very limited, like I got to tell you the truth. You don't see a lot of like articles about how much money retail lost. You really, like I maybe came across maybe 3 to 5 articles and I had to search hard for it. Like it wasn't something that, just popped up, on my friggin' search results. When you go on Google and things just automatically, like Bernie Madoff was like worldwide basically news. Everybody knew about what he did. I mean, you couldn't avoid Bernie Madoff, right? And I'm thinking to myself, 50 billion versus what? 350 billion. There should be a lot more news on that. Don't you agree? If Bernie Madoff was big news, $50 billion, right? Well, what about 350 billion? You know why? Because Ken Griffin is still, okay, they say innocent until proven guilty, right? He hasn't been proven guilty yet. I think this Mama Luke is a million times worse than Bernie Madoff. And I think one day it's going to come out. Okay, one day Citadel Connects books and everything is going to come out of what's going on, between their friggin' synthetics that they're probably using, naked shorting. Again, I'll say it's all alleged, but, dark pool friggin' holding back orders for friggin' 30 days plus, maybe even longer. Okay, God only knows, delaying orders. Forget about failed to delivers. Forget about it. Salud, Gentani. Okay. Guys, I'm here to talk about, listen to me. Okay, let's talk about this. Okay, so let me answer your question really quick. Okay, how far? I don't know if you know this, but I've actually, if I got what I was asking, let's just say for super chats for that, if I got maybe $20 most, that's all I got, and I spent about, I know I did at least 3 how fars where I gave out. I don't know if you remember this. I gave out. One guy did the 15 patty Whopper and I gave him $100. Okay. Another guy did a Whopper challenge. I gave him $100. Okay. I know there was a Dunkin' Donuts lady I gave 100. I could go on and on and on. So let's put it. So here's how I answer your question, Daniel Sam. Okay. If it is Daniel Sam. Okay. So for the $20 I received, in super chats, I spent well over $300 on how far. Does that answer your question, you Mama Luke? Does that answer your question? But does that you see here's an example, everybody. He asked the question, I gave him a solid answer where he has no rebuttal. I want you all to notice, he has no rebuttal. So his only option is he has to change the subject. But didn't you say you were going to do it yourself? Listen, Daniel, you lost. You tried to do what's called a getcha. Okay, you tried to do a getcha. I received, at the time I was asking how far, super chats, I probably got maybe $20 in total. I can prove it. I got like $20. I spent well over $300 on how far. So go home, get your Shine Box, go home and make yourself, like I just was at Jersey Mike's, go make yourself a nice sandwich, get a cream soda, and go get your effing Shine Box. That's it. That's the end of that topic. That's the end of that topic. I'm not angry. I answered your question. It's just that you don't see. Now, here's the thing. You have to all learn, haters, to accept my answers. So when I give you an answer, you got to accept it. So here's an example. If you ask me a question and I answer the question, it should be case closed. Case closed. Here's your question. You asked for super chats, right? For how far? Absolutely. Got it about maybe $20. Spent over $300. That's it. Case closed. End of discussion. But you see, this is the thing. You're going to keep going with it because somewhere in your puny little brain, you think there's a gotcha. There is no gotcha. Apefather has been the most transparent YouTuber in history. Okay, you are all idiots. Okay, the only person that's smart in here is maybe we got Scott Jones, we got Spontaneous Crusades, and obviously Tommy. Tommy's the man. Other than that, you're a bunch of friggin' mamalukes. You're fighting with me here. We should all be working together. You understand? We should all be teaming up together to beat this corruption, but instead you're fighting me. And what are you fighting me exactly for? Let's see. You're fighting me because you have a problem. This is what they have a problem with. I'm willing to dedicate, are you ready? A full-time job, a full-time career to V for Victory, my project, V for Victory. So here's the thing I don't understand. Why do you have such a problem if ultimately I pay myself $10,000 a month? Again, this will be for business travel, living expenses. And again, everything above that will go into my savings for my first project. How much, how far? So in other words, I don't have a right to live. I don't have a right to make a living. And this is money that's earned. In other words, I'm not just saying super chats. I'm saying money I earn from YouTube. Okay, by the way, my income is starting to go up in YouTube. People don't realize this, but I'm approaching 9 million views. My income is going up. Okay, and my views are going up and my subscriptions are going up. But this is the thing. I told all of you I have to do something huge. My goal, can I make all of you laugh? I'm going to get it one day. I mean, you're going to all see that I reach 1 trillion views. You're going to faint. All of you haters are going to faint on the floor. You're probably going to have a coronary. You're going to have to be rushed by friggin' the ambulance to the friggin' emergency room because I am going to get one day 1 trillion views. Okay, and guess what? When I do that, you're going to see what I do with the V for Victory project. You're going to see, but everybody has a right to make a living. Why don't you have a problem with Adam Aaron, you piece of shits? This friggin' guy, let's talk about Adam Aaron, that you have so much of a problem with Apefather. This guy's making $25 million a year while all the apes lost literally over 90% of their money. This guy's making $25 million a year. This guy sold over $50 million personal stock. I'm not even talking, listen to me. His personal stock. He sold $50 million worth of AMC stock. I'm not talking, for AMC's friggin' balance sheet. I'm talking about for his retirement. He sold $50 million worth of AMC personal stock. Comp package, $25 million. And now this mother effer is selling 40 million shares. He's going to sell a lot more. It's going to happen. It's going to happen very soon. And you're upset at me? You're upset. You're upset at me. You're like, hey, Paul, why didn't you just get that $10 super chat for? You're psychos. Mr. B says 32 billion views. That is less than 4. I'm going to get 1 trillion views. Okay, Daniel, just leave it at this. Leave it at this. I'm not telling you I'm going to do it overnight. I am not telling you I'm going to do it overnight, but YouTube is probably cheating me too. This is another, and this is all going to come out. When I say corruption, and I don't care if YouTube gets mad at me either, okay? I think there's corruption in social media. There's corruption all over the world, okay? I'm going to say it's alleged, okay? I'm going to say it's alleged to protect myself. But, Apefather was getting 100,000 views on one video, 75,000, 50,000 views on videos, 25,000 views. Now some of my videos, they get 5 views, 10 views. It's crazy. 20 views, 30 views. Okay. But you see, the thing is, YouTube probably wants me to give up. That's the thing. What they don't understand, I don't give up. I don't give up because I'm a tank. I'm an Italian effing tank. So what they're going to realize is I'm going to friggin' just keep rocking and rolling, man. I'm going to keep rocking. I don't care anymore if I have to upload tremendous music videos, food videos, joke videos. I don't give a shit. I'm going to get 1 trillion effing views. Okay, so now it goes back to the V for Victory project because a lot of people are wondering how I'm going to do this. They keep asking me every day. I get Mama Luke's like all of you haters asking me. So here is the goal. The goal is for me to fund the first project using my own money. Now, let me explain to you what that means because I know you're very confused. My own money means anything I earn. Super chats is a form of earned income because you have to pay taxes on it. YouTube takes a percentage. It's funny. You're not mad at YouTube making money. You want to know what I love about all you haters is that it's just me. It's like, you don't care if Adam Aaron makes money, you're fine with it. You don't care if Ken Griffin makes friggin' billions, you're fine with it. You don't care if Google makes billions, you're fine with it. You don't care if Lou makes a lot. If Lou makes a lot of money, you know what's funny about Lou? You take Lou. Here's an example, right? Lou said, I'll never make money off the apes. The guy's got a store. The guy sells books. But, never once did you ever say anything to Lou. Matt Kors made $600,000 off Super Chats. I was the one complaining. None of you. You all, when I was complaining with Matt Kors, people were fighting me. You know what they were saying to me? The same haters, listen to me, the same exact haters who break my balls were breaking my balls about Matt Kors. They're like, leave him alone. He has every single right to make Super Chats. This is what you were saying. Then when I broke Teddy Zane's balls, all of you were on Teddy Zane's side. You were like, he has every right. He has every right to have a Discord or whatever the case may be. It's just you all have something personal against me. That's all it is, and I don't really give a shit. I didn't say, you see, Daniel, you're not listening, Daniel. You're not listening. I said to you, and I'm going to repeat it, try to open up your ears, which, by the way, I know you're not the real Daniel Sam. No, you're the hypocrite, Rick, because you're not listening. You have freaking something in your ears. Listen to me. Take out the freaking earplugs. Okay. I am going to pay for the first project myself, but it's done with what's called earned income. Super Chats is not the only earned income. You're just not listening to me. There is another part of my earned income, which is YouTube ad revenue. Okay. So in other words, I'm not saying that I'm depending only on Super Chats. I never said that. I said I have to work my ass off. I said, I have to work my ass off. I have to keep uploading tremendous amounts of videos, live streams, short videos, food videos, music videos, business videos. I got to work my ass off to get to 1 trillion views. Now, what I'm saying to you is between my hard work, okay, and God forbid I get great people like Tommy who supports me, okay, and Back to the Future and all of my supporters, this will happen. The first project will happen. But I just want to reiterate, I consider that earned income. So it really doesn't matter at the end of the day, whether it's Super Chats or whether it's my hard work. It's earned income. That's how I see it. Got to pay taxes on it. It's income. It's earned income. So I don't really care what you think. You could all, break my balls all day long. I'm not doing nothing wrong. And you know it. And you know what it is? In your guts, you know it. You know I'm not doing anything. You call me the scam father. You call me all of this shit. But in reality, there's nothing I'm doing that's illegal. I'm not forcing people to give me Super Chats. I'm not putting a gun to their head. I'm not demanding it. They do it for their own free will. It's their own free, like ask Tommy. I didn't force Tommy. Tommy willingly gave me a Super Chat. Okay? I'm not forcing anyone on this live stream to do it. Okay, so you got to stop with these terms, calling me the scam for. I'm not doing anything that's a scam. Nothing. Everything I'm doing is 100% on the level. The people you should be concerned about are the people you're not concerned about. You should be concerned about Adam Aaron. You should be concerned about Ken Griffin, but you're concerned with me. Now you see, this is what happens now. When they can't beat me, they go back to other things like desperately evicted, whatever the case may be. And I understand what it is because when you can't beat me on a certain subject, you got to find another subject to beat me on. I get it. So you go back to whatever works. I got it. Okay, I got it. I understand. Again, guys, listen to me. Daniel, let me sum this up for you. Super Chats are entertainment purposes only. So this is what you don't understand. I don't have to explain to you in reality where any of that money goes because it's part of an entertainment tip process. It's a tip. So I don't have to explain nothing. You keep asking me to explain it. Now, only because I'm a gentleman and because I'm transparent, I actually tell you what I'm going to do with the money. And I don't have to. But I'm telling you what I'm going to do. Can I explain it to you again? Because I know you're going to keep asking. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I plan to pay myself eventually, not now, $10,000 a month, which is going to be used not just because I have income coming in already. I have my own money that I've earned. Okay, that's not even from YouTube. I have money that is separate from YouTube that I make. So this money will be used, again, it could be living expenses. It could be travel. It could be anything, okay? It could be used for anything I please to keep me going where this is my full-time job. Okay, but again, I'm using my own money. It's my own money I'm earning. Anything now that exceeds that, that trumps that amount, is going into a savings account for the V for Victory project. So, like, here's an example: Mr. Beast, what does he make? 50 million a year, something like that, right? Okay. So let's say I got to Mr. Beast level. Let's say I'm making $50 million. Example, okay? So if I'm paying myself $120,000, that's all I'm paying myself. So that would basically mean like 49,900,000, a little less, 820. But like well over $49 million is going towards the V for Victory project, which again would be my own money. Now, I don't have to tell you this shit, but I am telling you. The majority of my money is going for the V for Victory project, but to say I don't have the right to live, like this is what you're all trying to you're all trying to fight each other. You're like, you don't have the right to make any money, Apefather. You don't have the right to make a living. Of course I have that right. It's America. This is America, mother effers. Of course I have that right, especially it's my money. It's like, see, I think what's happening is you all don't understand what super chats are. You think super chats is a donation. This is what I think you think in your minds. You think in your minds that like I'm a non-for-profit company and super chats are some form of a donation, like I'm a 501c. I'm not a 501c, mother effers. Super chats are not donations. Okay, this is money you have to pay taxes on. This is not, this is no tax-free 501c charity, mother effers. This is earned income. Earned income. Okay, so you have to like learn what it is because you don't understand. You're thinking like, I don't know. I think you think it's because I keep hearing the term. It keeps coming up: donation, donation, begging, donations. Guys and girls, learn what super chats are. They are for entertainment purposes only. Tips, which are part of your overall earned income. Kabish. Let's see if they understand that. But I thought you were going to let us in. Guys, Matt, I told you 100 times, the first project has to be funded by me. The first project. Okay, then after the first project is funded by me, I did explain my intentions. My intentions is to hire a top-notch, prestigious securities firm that will specialize in offerings. I will put together an offering. It could be a private placement. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet because I have to consult with them. I have to consult, it could be crowdfunding. There is SEC programs nowadays that they actually do approve certain crowdfunding situations. So I would have to consult with a securities firm. Once I do that, on the second project, hear me very closely, not the first project, on project number 2, I will give all of you an opportunity to get involved, okay? But not the first project. The first project is funded by me, solely by me. Kabish. Again, you see now they try to go into the trademark name. By the time I finish my first project, I may not be Apefather anymore. So I hate to break this to all of you. William's here. William, what are you doing here? I told you there are crazy haters here. This is my son's friend, William. William, you're coming for my son's birthday soon. We're going to have a house party for my son, Michael's birthday. We're going to get a lot of food. We'll jump in the pool. Maybe we'll go to the go-karts. We'll figure something out. But anyway, William, ignore all these psychopaths that are here. Because I'm bored. I don't care about the haters. Yeah, there are a lot of haters, unfortunately, William. But we're going to be seeing you soon for Michael's birthday. It's coming up. I think Mike's got a few other friends coming from school. But anyway, we're almost approaching the end of the live stream. Like I said, the most I'm going to do with these live streams are about 30 minutes. Can I make a final point? What's your final point, Daniel Sam? What's your final point? Tell me. They're psychopaths. Oh, yeah. That's why I always hate on you, cause They got nobody else to bully online because everybody reports them. They're cyberbullying. William, remember something in life. Okay, never ever allow a bully to beat you. Okay, you got to be. And William is tough, man. This is a strong kid. This is a football player. This kid knocks people out. He's powerful, William, man. He's strong. Okay, but never ever let nobody bully you. Crazy questions as people ask me. Okay, V for victory is the third time you asked for super chats. You gave up on the first two. How do your supporters know you won't give up again? First of all, I didn't give up on anything. I delayed. I delayed things. Okay, so let's talk about the two projects: skyscrapers, correct, and how much, how far. I never said to you I gave up. I never used that word. I never used the word I gave up on how much, how far. I actually, to put things in perspective, I still want to do the skyscraper projects and I still want to do how much, how far. Okay. It's just that my first project I want to complete is the casino project. Moving forward, after the casino project is complete, I might shock all of you and pull a Donald Trump move. Right now, he's going through a lot of trouble, Donald Trump. It's terrible what they're doing to our great president. What they're putting him through right now, the New York District Attorney Tish, what she's doing to Donald Trump. Oh my God, they want to revoke his New York business license. I think this is actually going to happen. I think it's done. I think the judge is going to. It's somewhere between 250 million to possibly 600 to 700 million. They're going to ask him to pay. I mean, it's crazy, and it's all because he exaggerated, his net worth. You know what I feel? Isn't it ironic that they're talking about all this stuff now? This guy's been doing this for years. Like I remember when I was a kid, and Donald Trump was exaggerating his net worth. You know what I mean? It's like, and now they're bringing it up. Why? Election time. It's like it's crazy, man. But anyway, have a good night, William. God bless you, brother. I got $9.99, Detective Pikachu from Tommy. One super chat. Not zero, one. Me, you, Lou, and Donahue. Remember, junk food leads to high blood pressure, yeah. Exaggerating your net worth sounds familiar. Well, I don't say I'm a billionaire. I am definitely worth 2 million though, Matt. That's not an exaggeration, Matt. If you take into consideration everything that I've listed, it's probably 2 million. I never said I was a billionaire. Matt, the proof is in the pudding, Matt. It's very simple. I own gold. I have cash and safe deposit boxes, real estate, bonds, my wife's VCF fund. I mean, which by the way is coming in like really soon, but I'm not going to show it to none of you. It's going into trust for my children. I've explained all of this. My wife does not want me to invest any of that money. She saw the loss I took with AMC. None of that money is going into the stock market. I'm being completely upfront. None of that money will be invested for anything. It's just for my children. It's literally just going from basically my wife to the children. That's it. It's going into trust for the kids. My house, which is in my mother's name temporarily, we're taking it out of my mother's name very soon. And my house is going to go into trust for my children as well. So my kids are going to be completely set up. So that's the bottom line. Matt, I'm trying to raise $1 billion, Matt. I don't think you understand something. The V for Victory project is going to be $1 billion plus. Okay. So what I'm trying to make all of you, how am I going to do that by myself, Matt? I need support. You sick lunatic. I don't have $1 billion. This guy's like, you're asking for super chats. Trying to raise $1 billion, Matt. I want to purchase a casino. And honestly, $1 billion might not even be enough. It could be $2 billion. It could be $3 billion. It could be $4 billion. I mean, I don't think you understand that, this friggin' psychopathic lunatic, Matt. V for Victory is not fast food. Guys, I've been paying for my own food. Now, all the haters witnessed me spend money on my own food without receiving any super chats. And I've been doing that for over 2 years. Okay, yet you still think I need money for my own food. I spend 100,000 a year on food, and yet you're still thinking I need super chats for food. I've been supporting myself and my family with food on my YouTube channel, which you saw. Now, forget about my YouTube channel. I've been doing this all my life. I've been eating out at restaurants since I was 13 years old. The math will be 1 trillion views. Listen to me. To answer Iconic Gamer's question. How do I intend to come up with a billion plus? Very simple. 1 trillion views. So 1 trillion views will be a lot of money on YouTube. Now, again, that's not including super chats. That's not including sponsorships I'm getting offered sponsorships right now. People don't realize this. I have an inbox filled with sponsorships. I might start taking them. And there's another plan that I have for the V for Victory project, which is going to be corporate sponsorships, but we're going to get into that later. So there's going to be a lot of ways I'm going to make money. Plus, down the line, I got ideas. Like, you know, that guy who keeps saying I want a box, this guy, Azteca. I might give you your opportunity because I have an idea down the line to make the ape similar to a UFC. I got an idea with some competition shit, okay? Which would all go to the V for Victory project. It's going to be earned income. Nothing is going to be, let me be clear, nothing's going to be non-for-profit here. This is all profit business, earned income. XRP sucks balls. Bro, if XRP goes up a penny, you guys have like the Ripple party with Lou. If XRP goes up 1 cent, didn't Lou say it's going to 10,000 or 20,000? So I'll tell you what. How about we just call it 10%? Okay. When XRP goes, Lou says it's going to what? 20,000, right? So when XRP gets to 2,000, I'll say it's going up nicely because that would be 10% of Lou's assessment, right? If XRP goes to $2,000 for 1 XRP, I will say to you that XRP is going up nicely. But when it goes up 1 cent, you're all dreamers. You're the delusional people, not me. I have a feeling that I am going to reach 1 trillion views. Ready? Before XRP even goes to friggin' $100. How about that? I think I'll reach 1 trillion views before XRP hits $100. Okay? Good luck with XRP. First of all, let me explain something to you about Strongman Personal Finance. Okay. At the end of the day, I have a tremendous amount more money than he does. So let's be honest. Okay. I only put 10% in the stock market of my net worth. Okay. So this is the thing. I did it because I am a dreamer who dreams big. Like you see what I'm doing right now. Strongman Personal Finance will never be a billionaire. It's impossible. Listen to me. I'm on my way to be a billionaire. I'm already a millionaire. Okay. So let's sum this up. I am already a millionaire. That's done. You understand? I have reached the accomplishment of being a millionaire. I am a fucking millionaire. Okay. I can say it. Okay. Now, that's not enough for me. I want to be a billionaire. Strongman Personal Finance, the way he thinks, it's just, look, it's good for a person who just wants like a regular, average, normal life. See, this is what none of you understand. I already have a regular, average, normal life. In other words, if you listen to a guy like Strongman Personal Finance, who I really like to call him bedpan finance, $17, the guy never has any cash on him. If he does so well, why couldn't he pay the $20 back to that freaking coworker who bought chicken wings for him? I gave him $20. I gave Chris a $20 donation so we could pay back that debt. But this is the thing. If you listen to a guy like Strongman Personal Finance, you will all work 20 to 30 years to be in the spot Apefather's in right now. In other words, I'm already in that spot that Chris is all trying to get you to. And I've already said this to you. Listen to me. I've already said that I think it's a good idea. Like people have asked me this question. They said, what do you think of index funds? What do you think of Strongman Person? I said, I think it's good. I didn't say to you, I think it's bad. I think everybody should have something solid for the long term, for your families. You should have something solid. Okay. But that's not the only thing that's solid, like index funds. There's a tremendous amount of things that are solid. You could get involved in the bond market. You have fixed bonds, variable bonds, triple exempt tax bonds. Okay. There's so many things that you could get involved with that are solid as a rock. Gold and precious metals, solid. Now, gold, granted, is a store of value, doesn't produce an income, but it's solid as a rock. Solid as a rock. Okay. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that you could get involved with. Real estate, most people make money in real estate. You know what I mean? So it's not like you just need to only do these big, gigantic V for victory project ideas, rentals, foreclosures, flips, anything that's bringing in a passive income. So, I already obtained that. See, let me try to explain to you where I think you all are kind of misunderstanding. A father already obtained all the average life things. Okay. I got all of that. I got the trust funds for the kids. I got the life insurance, I got the bonds, I got the precious metals, I got cash. We got, in other words, I have an average life. Okay. What I'm looking to accomplish in my life now is more than the average life. More than the average life. I want to go to the next level. You understand? See, now I can already be satisfied. I can say, look, I got a six. If you look at my house right now, it's worth about $600,000. My house. I can be satisfied. I can say I got a $600,000 house. I got, certain things that are set up for the long term for my family, and I can call it quits. And I can just sit back and retire. I have an income coming in. Go swim in my pool, which I'm going to probably do now, even though it's cold outside. I got a heated pool. It's 90 degrees, and I can call it quits. But the thing is, I don't want to call it quits because I am like a super achiever. You understand? I want to get to the next level of success. And that's where the V for Victory project comes in. You don't have actual drive. Matt, listen to me. Do you know how many videos I've uploaded already? It's close to 25,000 videos. How could you say I don't have drive? Could you do that, Matt? Could you upload 25,000 videos, Matt? Can you do that? Anyone notice how he said he's going to change ownership of the house right after he said his wife's money is coming in? What does that have to do with anything? I'm talking about the equity in my house, okay, is going to be switched into a trust for my children. Just like the same thing with other things, okay? I don't know where you're going with that, but guys, we've been hearing this same bullshit with Ripple, Krabby. We've been hearing shit with Ripple for about 3 to 4 years already. I'll give you just a few examples, okay? I remember I owned Ripple. I had 100K in Ripple. You guys don't know this, okay? I've owned Ripple before. And I believed all the same shit that you believed. I owned Bitcoin. I owned Ethereum. Listen, and I made money. Me and my father made money on Ethereum. I remember, like, I'll give you an example. I was buying Ethereum back, when the coronavirus first started. Ethereum dropped to $100. I rode that thing up, man, big time. Okay. I made money in Bitcoin. I made money in a lot of different cryptos, crypto.com with the staples, the big staples, sports field contract, and the UFC sponsorships. But this is the thing. Ripple sucks ass. Bro, we've been hearing the same thing with Ripple for years. Let's talk about some of the things we've been hearing. Ready? When XRP goes on Coinbase, remember that one? That was like their big thing. When XRP hits Coinbase, it's going to take off. It's going to go to $100, for one XRP, right? Hits Coinbase, nothing happens. Absolutely nothing happens. Okay. They said that when XRP won the lawsuit against the SEC, right? That was going to be the final. It actually went lower. It went lower. Like back when I started covering Ripple, when Lou called it X-Force, it was like at 73 cents. I don't know if you know this. It was like 73 cents. It's gone a lot lower. It actually went all the way down into the 40s. Now it's starting to come back a little bit. It's like 51 cents. Guys, it sucks. It sucks. You know how long it's going to take XRP? Okay, you want to hear something and just let's see if I'm wrong. My prediction is it's going to take a decade minimum. Now, I'm not saying to you that it won't go up. I never said that. I never said that. But if you think it's going to happen in a year, no. Think again. Try 10 years. Okay. Try 15 years. Okay. going to be a long, long effing time. And there's no guarantee of it. There's no guarantee of it. It's a big, big question mark. You know what's not a big question mark? The casino industry. Okay. Let me tell you what's not a big question mark. Right now, as we speak, online gaming is earning $100 billion a year, and it's at a major growth. This thing is going to take off like a rocket ship. Right now, as we speak, it's at $100 billion a year industry. Sports betting, even bigger. Even bigger. Okay. So I just don't understand. Like, I look at all you Mama Lukes. Okay. And you're so concerned with XRP. XRP, you could be sitting on this thing for the next decade. You could be sitting on this. You see, look, I'm done making mistakes. You want to hear something? I've actually made a lot of smart business decisions in my life. Unfortunately, you all know me for AMC. That's it. I got a reputation for AMC. But you don't realize I've made a lot of good real estate decisions in my life, precious metals, cash decisions. You don't realize that. And unfortunately, the only thing you judge me on is AMC. And you want to know what the truth is? I haven't lost that much money. What did I lose, really? In reality, 10%. That's what I've lost of my net worth, 10%. Okay, and you break my effing balls about it. I didn't lose. Listen, when you lose, let's think about Mike Tyson. Can we talk about Mike Tyson? Mike Tyson at his peak, his net worth was about $400 to $500 million. You know, he lost all of that money. Now he's coming back. He's worth maybe like 10 to 15 million right now. But he lost all of that money. 400 to 5. That's a lot of effing money to lose. Now, how much did I really lose? What are we talking? 200K? Something like that? A little more? Okay. It's not the worst. This is not money that cannot be made back again. You understand? It's just the way I look at AMC now, it's a day trader's dream play. That's what I look at it. It's a day trader's dream play. That's all that's left. I no longer see the point in buying AMC, putting more money into AMC. Whatever I got, I look at it like a day trader's dream cream play. Like I told you, it kind of goes back up to the 8 range and then it falls again. Right now, it's looking like it's going to fall. The whole stock market is crashing. It's just bad times right now. So I'm predicting AMC is probably going to go lower right now. It sucks. The whole stock market sucks. Everything sucks. It's bad times. A gambler promoting a gambling business. Well, listen, you got to be a gambler to know that the house always wins. See, look, I was a gambler my whole life. You want me to tell you the truth? I was a gambler, and I've lost a lot of money in casinos. I've lost because the house always wins. Look, are there times I won? But if you overall look at my win-loss statement, obviously I'm in the red. You know what I mean? Nobody gets out alive with casinos. But that's the thing. You can't even sue them because they got disclaimers. It's all for entertainment purposes only. And you know what's great about casinos that makes me laugh is I was just reading this article on how in Atlantic City, right, they take the taxes. New Jersey takes the taxes that they get from the casinos. I think they got like something like well over 500 mil. And they apply it to like Accessoride and all these like programs for senior citizens, to help them, with all kinds of things, not just transportational needs, everything, home health care needs, under like certain income levels, they may even receive, food and cash assistance. And it actually comes from the casino's income in taxes. So I was just laughing to myself. Hey, at least it goes to a good cause. What did our money go to? What did the $350 billion that retail lost? It didn't go to any good cause. It didn't go to help senior citizens. It went to help Ken Griffin. It went to go help Adam Aaron. It went to go help hedge funds. It went to go help short sellers. Okay, what did we do? Did we do anything? We just squandered the money. We squandered $350 billion, and you're all proud of it. Congratulations. Anyway, I'm going to be ending this live stream soon. I'm going over 30 minutes. I didn't want to go over 30 minutes. Guys, look, if I owned a casino, you want to know what I would tell everybody? Listen to me. I would tell everybody casinos are for entertainment purposes only. That's what I would tell them. I would tell everybody that. I would say if you're coming down to a casino, this shouldn't be your job. This shouldn't be the way you make a living. If you want to come down, you want to get a great steak dinner, you want to get a beautiful suite, You know what I mean? You wanna have a wonderful weekend, by the beach and have a good time, and that's what it's about. See, look, people who get it in their heads that they think they can make a living being a gambler, no, it's not possible. I'm admitting it. I'm admitting the truth to you. You will always lose because casinos are just as rigged as the stock market. But that's what I'm trying to make you all understand. Don't you want to be on the side of the winning? Like I bet all of you, if Ken Griffin came to you and gave you all an opportunity, you know what I mean, to be involved with him with Citadel, you would probably all jump on it. You would probably because he's the winner. Listen, I've come to the conclusion in the stock market, you should probably. I hate to say this, I should have followed Citadel's path. You want to know the truth? I hate to say this. I would have made a fortune if I would have just shorted friggin' AMC. That's the thing is I was betting against the hedge funds. I was hoping that all of us would win, but all that happened was we watched AMC go from $72 down to under $1. The winning play was to short it. And that's the thing. That's what we should have did, like the movie The Big Short. We should have followed Ken Griffin right down to where it is, and we would have made a fortune. And maybe listen, but it's the truth, Krabby. The truth is Ken Griffin won. Let's face it. Okay, the hedge funds won. That's it. They won. And anybody who says different is psychos. Guys, we lost 350 billion. I mean, they won. They won by a landslide. And the true winning play was to do exactly what Ken Griffin did. That was looking back, we were all pushing AMC to the skies, but the reality was it was going to the friggin' bottom of the ocean. It was going to the bottom of the ocean, and the winning play was to short it. That's the winning play. But we didn't do that. The people who bet against AMC made billions. That's the facts. The people who bet against AMC made billions and billions of dollars. And the people who were pro AMC, for it to go up, lost billions, hundreds of billions. I'm just making a point, bro. I'm making a point. I'm making a point that it's time to wake up and smell the coffee. That's it. You want to stick in the stock market? Maybe start doing what the hedge funds do. You want me? I'm not giving any advice. Listen, I'm not a financial planner. I'm not giving any financial advice at all. But if you can't beat them, you might as well join them, right? I mean, you want to stay in the stock market? Start thinking like hedge funds. Start thinking like Citadel. Maybe look at what they're doing because they're the ones making all the effing money. Okay, not retail. Retail's not making the money. The hedge funds are making all the money. But the way I look at it is I would rather be in my own thing. Like, you know what I mean? I would rather be the boss, like the boss of bosses. I don't want to be a guy, you know what I mean, who's following someone else's like lead. You follow me? And that's why I just want to separate myself from Wall Street. I want to separate myself. And I just want to be in an industry that I feel is fair. I feel the real estate industry is a fair industry. And like I said, it does go back to skyscrapers. Listen, after the first casino project is completed, what do you think? I'm not interested in real estate? Oh, you'll see I am. You'll see very quickly that I'm interested in skyscrapers. But you have to accomplish one goal at a time. I have a lot of goals. I haven't forgotten about how far. Okay, you want to know something? I haven't even forgot about Ape Island. Remember Ape Island? Okay, I haven't forgot about that. But all of these ideas are on pause right now. They have to be on pause because I want to focus all of my attention on the V for Victory project right now. That's it. So Ape Island, great idea, by the way. Ape Island was a tremendous idea, but it was based on us winning. That was the thing. It was based on the AMC MOAS. The way I visualized it was after the AMC MOAS to do Ape Island. And unfortunately, it just didn't work out that way. So that's it. You know what I mean? It was supposed to be a trophy. It was supposed to be like, a place for all of us to go, party, drink, have a great time together. It was going to be, like a vacation spot, but it didn't work out. Okay. It was based on the AMC MOAS. It was just an idea. Nobody put any money into it. I didn't receive 1 cent for Ape Island. It was just an idea. It was something I was talking about. You have the right to ideas, by the way. I think Ape Island could have started the MOAS. I really believe it. I believe that because see, this is what you don't understand. And let me try to explain this to all of you. Ape Island is very similar to the V for Victory project. Can we all be honest with each other? Okay, I know you all think I'm a psychopath. I know you all think I'm Norman Bates. I get all of it. Like in other words, when I talk to you about me purchasing a casino, it's very similar to Peter Pan. It's very similar to Walt Disney. Like you think I'm a psychopath. I get it. But let's assume for 1 second it actually happened. Let's say by some miracle, I actually one day obtained 1 trillion views. Okay. And between that and super chats, I was able to actually acquire a casino. Do you know the news that I would get? Oh my God. That's when I want to be on Charles Payne, mother effers. You want to know when I want to be on Charles Payne? When I accomplish the Beef and Victory project. That's because I will blow up Charles Payne. He'll faint on the floor. The guy's gonna have to get oxygen tanks because I would tell him, let me tell you something. Retail came together, apes together strong. We got organized. Okay. I would tell Charles Payne. I say, you know how you always told us to get organized, mother effer? You know how you were breaking Mike the friggin' I call him Mike the mechanic, Mike the Marines balls, because he basically abused Mike, Charles Payne. He was like, do me a favor, go home with the Occupy SEC, he said with the protest, he said, listen, go home and get your shine box. He told Mike, get organized and then come back to me. Get organized. So that's what I would tell Charles Payne. I would say, Charles, guess what? We got organized. But you know what? We got organized in another industry. That's what I would tell him. Not Wall Street, casinos, baby. And I would say, and we're winning like crazy right now. That's what I would tell him. We're winning like crazy. I would say, I would show him. I say, we had a casino bringing in $1 billion a year or whatever it is in revenue. Charles Payne would worship me. Okay. If I pulled this off, Charles Payne would friggin' hang a picture of me in his bathroom. He would say, Apefather, you are the Mac Daddy. Okay. And you'll see it. I can't, that's why I have to work my ass off to prove all of this to you. Because I know all of you think I'm a deranged, psychopathic lunatic, but I'm going to prove you all wrong. You'll see. You're wrong, Matt. See, Matt, this is Matt. Listen to me, Matt. Matt, we lost $350 billion. Listen to me, brother. We people call us dumb money. They made a movie about it. Matt, they made a movie about it. People think we're this stupid. Remember that SEC commercial, Matt? Remember where they were like saying who invested in meme stocks and they were making us all look like we were stupid jackasses. Okay, so you're wrong. If we came together or someone, if I have to do it myself, I'll do it myself. If an ape proved that he wasn't dumb, okay, and got involved in a solid investment, something that was super successful, oh, Matt, people will care. You would care, Matt. Matt, you would friggin' flip out if I accomplished this. Okay, Matt, let's be honest with each other. Can we please be honest and be realistic? I know you say nobody would care. If I acquired a casino that was making $1 billion in revenue a year, you're telling me you wouldn't be impressed? You're telling me, truthfully, you're telling me that you wouldn't think I am the absolute friggin' Mac Daddy? You know it's true. Girl, you know it's true. Ooh, 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 Matt would love me. Long time. Yes, you would. You're a liar, brother. It's not a shady plan. It's a real, listen to me. You know what's shady? You know what's shady is that after all of you lost, you seem like you want to lose again. That's what's shady. That's what's shady. It's like, look, it's okay to lose. Look, looking back, it's hindsight. Looking back, the right thing to do was to short AMC. That it's all hindsight now. But it's like, why the FUCK, after everything I saw that happened in this corrupt stock market, would I want to continue to put more money in it? That's just, I'm sorry. That's pure stupidity. Look, I don't care if all of you hate me. Look, it's okay to lose. It happened. We got tricked. Look, we all got tricked. Okay? I got tricked too. I don't want you to think it's just you. I put up hundreds of thousands, mother effers. I lost 100, 200, 300,000. I lost. What do you think? It doesn't bother me? Of course it bothers me. But I'm not going to make the same mistake again. I'm not going to do it again. That's it. I'm done. F the stock market. At least for me. Look, you want to stick with it? God bless. I told all of you this. I still think there's money to be made with day trading. I made videos on it. If you're in the right play, your day trading, you could still do well. okay, with certain stocks. Or if you're looking to do the strongman personal finance plan with index funds over the next 30 to 40 years of your life, you could do okay. I already made videos on this, but I don't have patience to wait 40 years. Okay. I don't know. I think that's the same thing with XRP. I think you're going to be sitting back for about a decade to 2 decades waiting for XRP to hit. That's just the way I feel. Not everyone lost. Majority lost, SM. Majority lost. Listen to me. The fact is that retail, they wouldn't, listen to me. If majority of people won, let's be honest with each other. If majority of people won, retail would not have lost on record. And it's an actual loss. It's not a paper loss. It's an actual loss of 350 billion. To me, that means the majority of people who invested in meme stocks lost. I would have to say it exceeds 90% of people who lost. Is there a small percentage of people that made money? Maybe, yeah. I'm not doubting that. But the majority lost. You're living in a fictional universe. Everything I'm saying is right on the money, Matt. Everything I'm saying is correct, 100%. I am not saying anything that is a fabrication, a lie, or an exaggeration. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Did retail not lose 350 billion in 2022? Am I making these numbers up, or is it real? Crypto fan, here's the reality. I am literally like 20 credits away, okay, from getting a BA, and I could get it in finance, okay, because I majored in finance, in business administration, and in music, okay. I had two going. So it doesn't, listen to me. I had business classes. I took many business classes. I could 100% switch my BA to a business administration degree. So that's 20 credits away. Okay, that's number one, which I'm going to do, by the way. By the time I complete my first project, I will have my BA in business administration. That's another promise I make on the record. I will have completed my BA, okay, by the time my first project is completed. Now, whether crypto fan likes this or not, I have a perfect clean record. I have never committed any crime. I am 100%. My credit, I know you don't believe this, is actually very good. I have good credit. I don't have problems financially, and I have never committed a crime. I have a clean 100%, the cleanest record that you could possibly have. Crypto fan, you don't accept it, it doesn't make a difference. Watch it all happen. Watch it all. You don't have to accept it. You watch me work, mother effer. I'm not making that up. Listen to me. What you don't understand is this. Any college degree that you get, you have to take certain prerequisites. You understand? It's very easy to switch your major. And I've taken a lot of financial classes. I've taken many math classes, accounting classes. I've taken all of that because a lot of them were prerequisites. You had to take them, okay? And to switch to a business administration degree is a very simple thing to do. And it won't take that long. And I'm pretty much done. Okay, so look, this is not, now crypto fans is going to make it seem like I can't get a BA. Like I can't complete it. Okay, fine. Watch, I'll complete it, crypto fan. Everything what all of you hate is a possibility for me. Everything's in a possibility. Everything's in a possibility. I'll tell you what, crypto fan, I'll do one better for you. Here's the plan for 1 year. You want to hear the plan? And I'm talking 1 year. I think I could do it in a year. Okay, I think I can make this impossible dream come true in 12 months. Okay, it may take a little longer. All right. How about we give it 1 to 2 years? Okay, somewhere in that ballpark that I complete. Are you ready? 1 trillion views. Okay, he's like, no, never. And a business administration degree. I'm doing it, guys. Guys, don't you notice I'm always on YouTube? What's up, Angie? I love you. I'm always on YouTube. I'm putting in the work. That's all I could do. You know, all I could do is this. Like, for instance, when I finish this live stream, I'm going to make another V for Victory music video. That's all I could do is keep making videos, keep making shorts, keep making live streams. That's all I could do. Nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. Nothing. Nothing is impossible. Look, it's real work. If you get 1 trillion views, I'll make a fortune. So whether you consider it real work or not, I will make a fortune if I get that type of views. Anyway, I love you. I love you, Angie. Angie is the best. Angie always supports me. See, guys, listen, I could do millions of videos. Look, you want to see this? Check this out. I could do millions of videos just doing this. Check this out. I could do a tremendous amount of videos just like that. V for victory music, baby. So then you got that. Then you got my regular videos. Then you got my joke videos. Then you got my live streams. Watch it all happen. You want to laugh? I am approaching 9 million views, the regulator. Obviously, look, I was doing the math. I have about 25,000 videos. So let's say, like you said, no one watches my videos, correct? Now, according to the regulator's assessment, no one watches my videos. So how about we do this? How about I just got one view per video. So that would mean I would only have 25,000 views, correct? Are you following the math, regulator? I have almost 9 million views. People are watching. How could you challenge that math? If nobody was watching my videos, I would have, like you said, like the regulator would be correct. I would have like one view, let's say per video. I would have 25,000 views, according to how many videos I have uploaded. The fact is I have almost 9 million views. People are watching. Listen, you're not understanding me, SM. Okay, I'm making a simple point. Just why can't you just like stick to one thing? Okay, the regulator says no one is watching my videos. That's what he just said. So I'm trying to make it make sense. Let's go with one view per video. That would mean I would only, if I had, like, here's an example. If I had 25,000 views, I would have to agree with the regulator. I would have to say, regulator, you are 100% right. No one is watching me. I average about one view per video, and I would have to end it. But this is the thing. I have almost 9 million views. People are watching. So what do you think is going to happen when I upload 1 million videos? What do you think is going to happen when I upload 2 million videos? What do you think is going to happen when I upload 3 million videos? Before you know it, I'm going to be in the hundreds and hundreds of millions of views range. Then I'm going to enter the billions. Then I'll enter the trillions. Watch, you'll see. It's a step-by-step process. It's the step-by-step process, mother effers. Mr. Beast, he has what, hundreds of billions of views? Can he do this? Mr. Beast can't do that. Only Apefather, baby. You're wrong, regulator. I'm getting a lot of videos right now that have gotten over 10,000 views, not just shorts. Some of my AMC videos have gotten 2,000, 3,000 views. You're wrong. It's not just the AMC craze. You're wrong. You're 100% wrong, okay? Some of my shorts are getting over 10,000 views right now. Why don't you use more social? Well, I do. I have TikTok. I got Twitter. It's not fantasy land. It's not fantasy land. You know what it is? You just watch. Okay? You just watch and learn. All right? Right? Tell them, Justice. Tell them, Justice. Can Apefather do it? All right. Let me end this live stream. I'll be back. I'm going to be doing several of these, so don't worry about it. Got my harmonica here. This is when I do Billy Joel. I do Piano Man. I really don't know how to play harmonica, but but it still sounds kind of cool, right? To do that. This live stream is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. This live stream is for entertainment purposes only. All super chats are for entertainment purposes only. God bless. I'll be back.